Did you know that the new Lotus EMIRA 2023 is the renowned British automaker's most recent model and the last one to use an internal combustion engine? Now that's genuine. Today, we are discussing all the hype about the new Lotus EMIRA. Kindly stay tuned until the end of this video to know the things that are special about this amazing new highway cruiser. Lotus is aiming for an all-electric future, as the voiture hypercar has hinted. But before saying goodbye to its traditions, the company will give purists one last gas-powered sports car. The EMIRA is expected to be more practical and contains active safety systems for the first time as a replacement to the Evora GT, which is now the only Lotus offered in the United States. While the base model will have a Turbo 4 with 360 horsepower, Lotus will also offer a supercharged V6 with 400 horsepower and an optional manual transmission. As a result, the EMIRA will complete with Porsche's 718 Cayman and some 911 versions. Lotus has been building sports car in its small factory in Hethel, England since 1966. Back then, in an era before multi-car households were common and where only farmers drove Land Rovers, many Lotus customers used their Elans and Europas as daily drivers. The 2023 Lotus EMIRA aims to recapture that spirit. This new Lotus has been designed from the wheels up to be a sports car that can be driven every day. We've always wanted to do a more usable everyday car, says Lotus Managing Director Matt Windle. No, Lotus isn't going soft. Vehicle attribute engineer Gavin Kershaw insists the well-equipped EMIRA still drives like a Lotus, with responsive handling and a good ride. But Windle says moving away from Spartan sports cars like the Elise, Exige, and Evora will attract more mainstream buyers who want an interesting alternative to a Porsche Boxster or a Jaguar F-Type, and help Lotus boost its global sales from its current 1,500 to 1,600 cars a year to 4,800 cars a year. The EMIRA will initially be available with the Toyota-sourced supercharged 3.5-liter V6 that currently powers the Evora. This engine, which will be available with either a 6-speed manual or 6-speed automatic transmission, develops 416 horsepower in the 2021 Evora GT. But changes to reduce emission means the output has been dialed back to 400 horsepower for the EMIRA. Lotus claims 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration time of fewer than 4.5 seconds, though this can be conservative given the numbers returned from the Evora GT we tested last year, claimed a top speed of 180 miles per hour. From mid-2022, the Evora will be also fitted with the AMG-built M139 2.0-liter turbocharged i4 sitting amidships. Though this potent little hand grenade of an engine makes 382 horsepower in the US spec Mercedes-AMG CLA 45 Coupe and can be tweaked to produce as much as 416 horsepower, it will initially serve as the entry-level EMIRA engine, its output dialed back to about 360 horsepower. Even so, this could be the pick for the EMIRAs. The AMG engine comes only with the quick-shifting AMG 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, and as it weighs about 110 pounds less than the Toyota V6, the 4-cylinder model is likely to be the lightest car in the lineup. Designed in-house under the direction of Russell Carr, the EMIRA packs a lot of 21st century supercar forms and cues into a relatively compact package. It's a much more dramatic looking car than the Evora. The large side air intakes, blacked out roof, and boomerang vents between the hood and front fenders echoing design elements seen on the forthcoming Evija, the bonkers all-electric all-wheel drive supercar that Lotus says will have close to 2,000 horsepower. It's not all just for show. Those boomerang vents help extract air from the cooling system, and the car doesn't need active aerodynamics to generate balance levels of downforce on the front and rear axles. The launch color is Seneca Blue, one of a 6 color palette that includes 2 shades of gray, a red, a yellow, and of course, a dark green. The wheels are the top-spec diamond-cut forged V-spoke items, which are also available with a glossy black finish or in plain silver. The standard wheel is a cast 10-spoke alloy, available in either silver or gloss black. In many ways, the EMIRA looks exactly like the sort of car you'd expect from Lotus, until you open the door. Lotus founder Colin Chaplin started out building kit cars, and even when Lotus became a fully fledged manufacturer, its interiors, with parts and switchgear sourced from volume producers and aftermarket suppliers, often retained a faintly DIY vibe. Not the Emira's cabin. It's coherently designed and well equipped. Modern electronics have made life easier for small volume automakers like Lotus. The Emira's instrument panel is a configurable 12.3-inch TFT display with clear, crisp graphics. At the center of the cabin is a 10.25-inch touchscreen that not only handles sat-nav and audio systems, but can also be switched to show a variety of performance data, from G-loads to fuel consumption. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity are standard. Other standard convenience features to help make life with the Emira easier include keyless go, cruise control, and rain-sensing wipers. Adaptive cruise, fatigue alert, and lane keep assist are available as part of an optional advanced driver assistance systems package. The Emira cabin also has 2 cup holders in the center console, door bins big enough to hold 16.9-ounce bottles, and 7.4 cubic feet of storage space behind the seats, with a further 5.3 cubic feet available in the small trunk behind the engine. Emira production starts next spring, and the first cars are scheduled to arrive in the US next fall, with the entry-level 4-cylinder model expected to be priced at about $80,000. Significantly less than the outgoing Evora's sticker. What's new for 2023? Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel as we unveil what's new in Emira 2023. Featuring an exotic exterior inspired by the carbon fiber intensive Evija and using a bonded aluminum architecture inherited from the Evora GT, the Emira will bridge Lotus's past with its future when the car goes on sale in late 2022. Engine, transmission, and performance. Mounted in the middle of the Emira will be one of the 2 engines, a turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder or a supercharged 3.5-liter V6. The 4-banger is sourced from Mercedes-AMG and makes 360 horsepower. It feeds the rear wheels exclusively through a dual-clutch automatic transmission. The V6 is a Toyota-sourced unit that's carried over from the outgoing Evora GT. It pairs with either torque converter automatic or manual transmission. With the stick shift, Lotus says 3.5-liter produces 400 horses and 317 pounds-per-foot of torque. Unlike most other modern sports cars, the Emira will forego electric power steering for a hydraulically assisted setup that the Brits believe will produce a better feel and feedback. Interior, comfort, and cargo. With a simple design and seating for 2, the Emira's interior is both minimalistic and intimate. The driver faces a squared-off steering wheel and a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster. The material quality looks upscale, and we're glad that Lotus included physical switchgear for climate controls. Likewise, the automaker also attempts to make its latest sports car easier to get in and out of by making the door sills narrower and enlarging the door openings. Other practical improvements include a pair of cup holders in the center console and storage bins in the door that can each allegedly accommodate a half-liter bottle. There are also 7 cubic feet of cargo space behind the seats and another 5 in a storage unit behind the engine. The Emira's infotainment system will run through a 10.2-inch touchscreen mounted in the middle of the dashboard. Apart from controls on the steering wheel and the likelihood of voice commands, there are no physical controls to adjust the stereo's volume or tuning. Along with 12-volt and USB charging ports, the sports car will feature standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone functionality. The safety and driver assistance features are also amazing. Breaking with Lotus tradition, the Emira will be offered with a host of optional driver assistance technology. For more information about the Emira's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA) and Insurance Institution for Highway Safety (IIHS) websites. Key safety features include available automated emergency braking, available lane departure warning, and available adaptive cruise control. The warranty and maintenance coverage is also quite amazing. Lotus doesn't provide spectacular coverage compared with other expensive sports cars. While its limited warranty aligns with many competitors, both its sports powertrain and lack of complementary maintenance are disappointing. The limited warranty covers 3 years or 36,000 miles. The powertrain warranty covers 3 years or 36,000 miles, and there's no complementary scheduled maintenance. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like, and leave a comment saying I subscribed, and I'll personally reply to your comment. Thanks.